Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel. I hope you're all doing well and I hope you're prepared for a pre-game together with us for 28 minutes and 5 seconds, and then we will go together for the beautiful watch-along Empoli versus Juventus. Guys, this is as Massimiliano Allegri just said yesterday in press conference. I don't know if you were watching the press conference or not, but he said this is a must-win game. This is a must-win game. We have a target, we have an objective, and that is to secure that top 4. And if we want to do that, that means that we will have to win. Guys, don't miss any second. Don't miss any second of the watch along, because you never know when Juventus will be able to score. The last time we did it in a few seconds, 32 with Dusan Vlahovic. Dusan Vlahovic that will play today. There was a mix or a doubt about Morata or Vlahovic from the start. Like Massimiliano Allegri said yesterday, he did his choice and Vlahovic will be there. Vlahovic will be there for 1 goal, 2 goals, 3 goals. We will see it together, guys. We have to win today, and that's what I'm telling you, guys. Let me say hello to the people that are in the chat. Who is in the chat? Who is ready for that game? I want a maximum of comments in the chat because I want to say hello to all of you. I also want to see from where you are from, for what part of the world you are watching that watch along in that pre-game. We'll go with some stats, with some videos, of course, because it's game 26 versus Empoli. We won a lot of time. The last time we didn't. So today we go for the victory. We start saying hello to the people. George Chenuda, who's saying I am ready, from Austria. We have Krikor Xirian, who is there as well. Axel Van Damme. We have Tommy in italiano. No, oggi la live è in inglese. Però ti leggo e ti capisco e ti posso anche rispondere. Ryzen Cross is there, who's saying must win, time to attack for at least 2 goals. That's what we'll try to do. From Jakarta, Andar Sofian, who's saying to everyone, buona partita, good game to everyone. From Indonesia, all the Indonesian people are saying hi on the channel. Parla Italiano, oh, that's the south of Italy, I believe, from Cube, or Cube, like you want to pronounce it. Philippe is there, from Vienna, another people from Austria. We have already 2 people from Austria. Grusen from Germany. Tiziano Cassano is there. Demi Depe. Ciao Beppe. Ciao Jacob Faruggia. Smeraldo Grasso. We have Orange, who's saying Forza Juve, from India. No lose or draw. Today it's only a win. That's the message of Nika. Ryan Saliba is there. George Chenila, we already said hello. Zakir Ali from India as well. Liam Van Leeuwen, who's living in Belgium, who said I just bought the second shirt with Vlahovic on the back. This one, and you know, we have this one, the home shirt, who is there. We have the second one that's really beautiful that we will probably play with today, and then we have this one, the third shirt with I have this one I have with a certain player. I have Chiesa on the other home because I have 2 times the home. This one I have Vlahovic. Vlahovic it's a must-have, guys. Must-have. This one I will let you guess who is there. And there I have Danilo. Danilo on this one. Who's on the away one? Guess who's on the away one. Let's see if people know me a bit and they know which number and name I put on this one. I'm curious. Home of you is saying Dybala. It's not Dybala. We have people from France. Barek 73 ou 73. Ça dépend de quel pays. La France is 73. Cheers from Catalonia. People also. Jenny's from Catalonia in Spain. Axel Van Damme was there. Who's saying Locatelli. Brian Wagner is saying Locatelli. Dybala, Locatelli. Quadrado, Loca. McKennie. No, I don't have McKennie yet. And unfortunately, this season is not over because we know he needs 2 months to recuperate, but we will miss him for a lot. McKennie, Weston McKennie, that was doing super well. A big loss for Juventus in the midfield. We will go through the lineups in a second. Morata, De Ligt, it's Chiesa. No, Chiesa is on the other home shirt. Danilo is here. No, guys, not Bonucci. I already have Bonucci. All the players that you are mentioning, I have them here on this one. I let you discover who it is, guys. I don't know if you will be able to see it or not. Probably yes. It is Manuel Locatelli with the number 27 on the back of the shirt. So congratulations to the people that found Locatelli with the number 27. Marleake is there. He will be on the bench. So let's not waste some minutes. We'll go immediately through the lineups, guys. Here are the lineups with Szczesny in the goal. Szczesny, the number 1 in the goal. Maybe he will rest in Coppa Italia because don't forget, midweek we have a big game versus Fiorentina. But now, today, Szczesny into the goal with the number 1. We have a 4-man defense. 4-man defense with 2 center backs. De Ligt, that is playing game after game after game. Our boy, the number 4, the Dutchman, he's there in the middle of the defense, and next to him we have Leonardo Bonucci. Leonardo Bonucci that is coming back from an injury. He was not entirely ready to play the game versus Villarreal. He forced because of the injury of Alexandro. He's there from the first minute. He will be the capitano as well today. Leonardo Bonucci, De Ligt in the middle of the defense, and who will be on the right and on the left we have Danilo with the number 6 on the right side of the field, and Pellegrini, Luca Pellegrini on the left side. So we have 4-men in defense, Danilo, Bonucci, De Ligt and Pellegrini, and then we go to a 3-man midfield. And you know, you have a poll. You can vote if tonight Dusan Vlahovic will score yes or not. So don't forget the poll. I want a maximum of votes there. Will he score yes or no? I'm curious. I'm curious to read your answers and to see the percentage. I repeat also to Juventus management here in the chat. Our friend Jacopo that is managing the chat, do let me know also the percentages at the end, who won or not, because I can't see them in real life. So it's a big surprise for me. Who will win? Yes or no, Vlahovic will score or not? 3 men in midfield, as I told you. We have Rabiot that will play a bit more on the left side. We have Arthur as a real number 6, the brain of today, the one that will dictate the tempo, that will tell Juventus, let's go up or wait a bit, manage these moments in the game. And on the right side of the field, we have the number 28, Zakaria, Denis Zakaria, who will play there on the right. So 3-man midfielder, one from Switzerland, one from Brazil, and one from France. And then we have our 3-men up front with Moise Kean, with Vlahovic on top, and on the right side of the field we have Cuadrado that will be an important one today, because he will be the one that needs to go for these assists for Dusan Vlahovic. And let's see how Moise Kean will play also from the start today. Morata will be on the bench. He already scored a lot of times from the bench with Juventus. Will he do it tonight? Yes or no? I'm curious. So let me see a bit what you are writing in the chat. Giovanni, please mi saluti. Ciao Giovanni Povia. Gianluca, dai ragazzi, sta parlando in inglese di base. Certo che si capisce molto. Dai ragazzi, non è difficile. No Dybala, no. If you want to go through the people that are not ready to play today, we have a lot, guys. We have in defense, we have Chiellini, who is not there. We have Rugani, we have Alexandro, and these are already 3 people in defense. We even add the Winter, that was a lot of times called up by Massimiliano Allegri, who's not there as well. We have McKennie, unfortunately, who's not there. Dybala, Chiesa. We have still 2 other players who are missing that I forgot. Bernardeschi is not there, and Federico Chiesa. It's a lot of players, guys. 8 plus 1 player who are not available to play today. No excuses. Today we go for the win. No excuses. No excuses at all. I don't want to hear any excuse. We have the players to play today, and we'll try to win that game because it's fundamental. And by the way, the last time we lost 1-0, all okay, it happened, but the last time that we won versus Empoli, it was 1-0 in 2019. Let me know in the chat who was the one that scored that goal of the 1-0 in 2019. I want to know. By the way, guys, the vote just ended, and you told me, 96% of the people told me that Vlahovic will score tonight. It's a yes, it's a big yes. I tell you one thing, Vlahovic, he already scored with that shirt. I hope you remember. He already scored with that shirt. I hope you remembered. He didn't play yet with that one. And normally when he's playing with the new shirts, he scores. So today, normally I also go for a goal of Vlahovic. I tell you even more, I think even more. So let me see who is the answer. People are telling me Cristiano Ronaldo scored the last time when we won 1-0 versus Empoli. No, it is not Cristiano Ronaldo. It is not Chiellini. It is not... I'm trying to find some wrong answers, but you are actually giving me a lot of good answers, because indeed it was Moise Kean. Moise Kean that scored versus Empoli the last time that we won 1-0. You are well informed, guys. You are really well informed. I'm curious to know. Maybe we will make it a bit more difficult. What was the minute? What was the minute that Moise Kean scored? Now we start to be a bit more difficult, guys. Because it was 1-0 with a goal of Moise Kean versus Empoli. We won. We had the 3 points. But what was the minute that Moise scored? Now it starts to be difficult. Mamma mia. Mamma mia. I have the first answer, and the first answer is immediately correct. Guys, you are not giving even any suspense, because Navek is saying the 72nd minute, and it was correct. Minute 72 for Danis Karovic. Exactly. Minute 72. Yeah, correct, guys. Hey, you surprise me more and more every single day. If I should buy the shirt of Matthias Soulé for next season, I would love to. You know, I'm a big fan of Matthias Soulé. Eh? And speaking about the young players that are on the bench today, let us go to the lineups. Let's see if we can see the lineups and who are on the bench today. So here is the starting 11. I don't see the bench here. Maybe here. No, these one are the other graphics, so I don't have them here immediately. Maybe here, probably here. Yes, we have them. Bianconeri bench. We have the two goalkeepers, Perin and Pinsoglio, and then we have De Sciglio, Locatelli, Miretti, Fabio Miretti. Remember the name. Alvaro Morata, Marley Ake, and Matthias Soulé. Strange. Miretti, and then we have Marley Ake, Matthias Soulé. 3 players from under 23 that are doing really exceptionally well with the under 23 team. Soulé already started in Serie A. Marley Ake started in Serie A. Miretti already started with Juventus first team, but not yet in Serie A. So if he will touch the field today, it will be his first appearance in Serie A. He deserves it because he's a real good player. You remember, if you were there in the summer when he was training and playing the friendlies with Juventus, he made us fall in love. If you are already following under 19, under 23, he will not be a surprise because he's quite well known. A lot of people inside Juventus are talking me a lot well about that young player. When I'm watching him, he's really always doing super well. I'm super happy for the kids that they are there today. Beautiful. Unfortunately, because some people are injured, but beautiful that we can also count on them. So we are sure today that we will see some of them entering the field. And maybe you can tell me, who do you believe that will be the one of the 3 players that we have on the bench, the young players, Marley Ake, Matthias Soulé, and Fabio Miretti, who will be the first one to enter the field today? You can choose Fabio Miretti, Marley Ake, Matthias Soulé, or maybe no one, because we have also De Sciglio on the bench, we have Locatelli, and so on. So who is the first one from the under 23 that will touch the bench? Let me know. Axel Van Damme is going with Ake. Miretti for Jacopo Bianco. Ake. A lot of people. Ake. Yeah, you know what? I go for Matthias Soulé. The first one to enter today as the young players. Matthias Soulé. Watch out for Matthias Soulé, guys. Watch out for Matthias Soulé, guys. And I see now the people are saying, hey, it's a battle between De Sciglio, Soulé, and Ake. No, De Sciglio was actually a mistake because I said the under 23 players. So between Soulé and Ake, it's a big battle here. So we will discover it together, guys. I'm super curious. Let's see a few images of the players when they were actually training and preparing the game. It was yesterday. Let's see if they have the eyes of the tiger. You know how important that is. But don't forget, guys, if you want to see the videos, if you want to see the training of the players, if you want to see also some goals that we scored, all the different angles of Vlahovic scoring versus Villarreal, we need something, guys. We need something. And I know we are on YouTube and sometimes you are not used to it, but I need a maximum of like. If you believe in Juventus, guys, I need a maximum of like, because at the moment we don't even have 500 likes, guys. You want videos? You want to continue with that beautiful pre-game? You want to go through some stats and so on? Then I need a maximum of likes. I'm waiting a bit for the like, guys, before the video. I'm waiting for you. Maximum of like, guys. The show is called Getting Pumped, and if we are not pumped with a maximum of like, how can we get pumped? It's impossible. So do we want to see those youngsters? Do we want to see some Vlahovic goals today? Yes or no? Put a maximum of like, and we start immediately with the training of yesterday. Let's go.
Buongiorno ragazzi. Buongiorno ragazzi, buongiorno. Buongiorno.
We hit 500 likes. You see, when I ask you, you do it. Grande, guys. Let's try to beat the records today. So don't stop because we reach 500 likes. We want war. Look at Massimiliano Allegri. There is some sun. He still has the big coat. It's still cold, but there is some sun. Luckily, the sun is back. Look at Morata. Morata running, training. He will start on the bench, but pay attention for Morata, because Morata, when he's on the bench and when he enters, he's able to do a lot of things. He's able to do a lot of goals and to score a lot of goals. Pay attention for Morata. Pay attention. He already scored 29 goals from the bench at Juve. 29 goals. That's not really easy to do for players. Pay attention.
Piacere. Vai. Di seguire. Vogliono anche alzare. Sì, stanno già alzando. Sembra di no, ma stanno già alzando. Sì, così. Precisione, con precisione. Andiamo pelle, iniziamo a alzare la palla. Dai, l'ultimo minuto in cui l'alziamo con pelle.
Guys, question for all of you. You can't tell me Vlahovic. That's not the name that I accept in the chat. You can't tell me Vlahovic. Who's the player that you are the most curious to see on the pitch today? I tell you and I repeat you about the people that are called up, the starting 11. I want the name of the player that you are really impatient to discover today to see on the field. Is it Szczesny? Is it De Ligt? Is it Danilo? Is it Pellegrini? Is it Bonucci? Arthur? Rabiot? Zakaria? Vlahovic? Quadrado? And Kean? No, you can't tell me Vlahovic, so I want the name of the people that you are really curious to see today on the pitch. You can also tell me the people on the bench. So I see Zakaria. Zakaria is receiving a lot of people some names. They want to see Zakaria. I'm also really curious to see how we can play today, playing as a box-to-box on the right side. You already did that role at Juventus. I'm really curious. I see a lot of Pellegrini as well, and then the youngsters, Ake and Sule. We know it, and because they are surprises, we are always curious to see these young players. Let's see, Arthur, Miretti, Pellegrini, Kean, Locatelli, Mattia Sule, and Quadrado. Arthur, a lot of people, Arthur, are pushing for Arthur. That can do a big game as well today. I'm really curious to discover him. Absolutely, with the number 5, Moise Kean. We have a top 4 that we have to finish in the top 4. I agree. Today it's the goal. The goal is to win and to go closer to that top 4. Totally agree. Yesterday, I repeat for the people that were not watching Serie A. Yesterday, Milan drew 1-1 versus Udinese, and Inter did 0-0 versus Genoa in home of Genoa. Today we go for the win. Guys, the small teams on paper, they are not always the easiest one. Let's see if our players are motivated and if they are doing well. So let's go. Vlahovic is there, Rabiot, Danilo, they are entering the field for the warm-up. I love to see this kind of thing 2 times. I love to see that 2 times. Vlahovic, he's ready. The guy is ready. We see it on the pictures, guys. With Arthur that you all wanted to see. We see Arthur we see Bonucci, and can someone tell me who is that guy? Who is that guy in the back? I know I'm asking you a lot of questions today. Who is that guy in the back who's watching Bonucci? He's watching him, and we will play with black shirts and black short as well. I can already confirm you. Grande Francesco, grande Gianluca, grande Martin, grande Sam, and everyone in the chat. Absolutely, it is Simone Padoin. You have a good eyes because the picture is really blurred, so you were really able to discover who's that mysterious guy at Juve in the back during the warm-up. It is Simone Padoin. We have Luca Pellegrini, Vlahovic, and Danilo. These are really easy to discover, of course. We have Bonucci, we have Arthur, and we have Danilo there behind the right arm of Bonucci, and then we have Vlahovic. Right, Vlahovic at the moment he didn't put his socks on. He will wait a bit that he will go back in the locker room, but he's ready. The guy is ready. And you know what? We have a few minutes. Let's go and re-see also the first minutes of Villarreal versus Juventus. We know that we also in 3 weeks have a big finals to play versus them. We have a small recap. We go and then we can concentrate a bit about how Vlahovic is playing. Let's go. One versus Villarreal, not the best score ever, not the disaster score. It was not easy to play versus Villarreal. Guys, what is really beautiful to remember is Vlahovic. Vlahovic scoring. Look at the goal of Vlahovic. All the different angles of Vlahovic scoring versus Villarreal. How important and how difficult it was to make that goal. Some people in the chat are saying it reminds me the goal of Batti goal. I want to know, who is Vlahovic reminding you of? Of course, it is Vlahovic. It is a total different player. He's Vlahovic, he's Dusan, but what kind of player are you linking him with? I know, I heard Van Nistelrooy, I heard Batistuta, I heard Ibrahimovic. I want to know, and meanwhile, we watch all the different angles of that really difficult goal after 32 seconds. In 5 minutes, the game is starting, and then it's a full focus on the watch-along, because we have a lot of stats also to share. Average position, what position they are playing, how many passes they are doing, who is touching the most ball. We will see all of that live together with you during the game. So we go with all the angles of Vlahovic scoring. What a beast. And I see a lot of answers. I see a lot of answers. Ibrahimovic. I see. Ciao, Edit Football. Higuain, Zlatan, Dusan. Dusan, who is Dusan? I totally agree with you guys. For me, it's a mix between Ibrahimovic and Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy, Van Persie, these kind of players. He was really strong. Bob Bovieri, I see also in the chat. Absolutely. Guys, we go back to the lineups from the two teams this time because I see the teams that are going on the field. Who do we see? Juventus playing a 4-2-3-1 on paper. It can be a 4-3-3. It will probably be a 4-3-3 with Danilo on the right side, Bonucci, De Ligt and Pellegrini, Zakaria, Arthur, and I put also Rabiot as a 4-3-3. And then we see Quadrado on the right, Vlahovic on top and Moise Kean. Pay attention to also to Empoli, who will play that usual 4-3-2-1. It's not the first time that they are playing like that, in a 4-3-2-1, with Vicario in the goal, and then they have Casase, they have Lupertu, Ismail G, and Stojanovic in the back, with Bandinelli, Aslani and Zurskowski, Di Francesco, Bajrami and Pinamonti, guys. These are the names of the players, the 11 players of Empoli. The players are on the field. They are waiting for the start of the game. So we will start in a few seconds, guys. I am totally pumped up. I want all the predictions in the chat. What is the prediction of today, guys? What do you think we will win, we will lose? And pay attention, we are playing at Empoli, so I want really great prediction. If you also want to tell me who you want to put as a goal scorer, let me know. I'm really curious. I'm always curious about reading your prediction, guys. We will stop here with this one, and we will put actually the new ones here. Here we go. Let me fix it. Yes, Empoli, he's there. Let's go. Let's go. I'm totally ready. 1-2 for Emanuela. That would be a beautiful score as long as we win. 4-0. I assume that we will win for Majed. 1-2 with Quadrado and Dusan for Genis. 1-0 with the goal of Vlahovic. 3-0. 2-0 for Juve. 0-2 with Vlahovic and Marle Ake. 0-2 both Dusan for Nicola Franchelli. 2-1 for Juve with Vlahovic double. A brace for him. 4-0. 4-0. Pay attention, guys. It's not that easy. It's not that easy. I know we want to score a lot of goals, but pay attention. Pay attention. 4-0 is maybe exaggerated. I'm still thinking about the score. I have to decide yet. I have to decide what score it will be. I go for a 3-0. I go with the same prediction as Anthony, Steven, Juarez, Silva. 0-3. Juventus winning 3-0. Again, Empoli with a 4-man in the back, 3 in the midfield, and Di Francesco and Bajrami behind Pinamonti. Pinamonti already scored 9 goals in Serie A, so we will have to pay attention because it's a tall player. Pay attention to Pinamonti. Juventus will have to do a really great game today. We have to win. I go for the 3-0. That's my prediction with, of course, a goal of Vlahovic. I can't wait for a goal of Vlahovic. I see a goal of Vlahovic. 3-0 for Juventus. That's what I believe. Dai un po', dai un po', dai ragazzi. Maximum of like for the game that is about to start. Chesney to the goal. Danilo, De Ligt, Bonucci, Pellegrini. And then we have Zakaria, Arthur, Rabiot in the middle of the field. Quadrado on the right side. Vlahovic in the middle. And Moise Kean on the left side of the field. The last time we lost, unfortunately, versus Empoli when we were playing in our home. The time before, we won 1-0 versus Empoli, and that's why I'm telling you the prediction of 4-0 may be a bit too much. I go for a 3-0. I think that Juventus will want to do a really great and important game today. So pay attention for Juventus. That is about to start. I'm waiting for the whistle of the referee so that I can put the chrono on. From the moment that we go, we go. Wait for Juve to start that game. I'm waiting for the referee so that we can start, and then we will go through all the stats and everything. Remain with us, maximum of flags. The players are waiting for the start of the game. We see Chesney that is clapping his hand to warming up. It's not that a great weather in Empoli. Empoli that is in Toscana, between Pisa and Firenze. If you want to know where on the map is Empoli, for the people that are living far away from Italy and are asking, where is Empoli? That's in the middle. Let's go. Let's go. Dai Juve. Dai Juve. Dai Juve. I want a maximum of support. Dai Juve. Let's go. And we go. The game just started. Juventus in possession of the ball. So it's Juventus that will start with the kickoff of the ball, and they are playing immediately on the left. They are finding Pellegrini, and De Ligt. We know that when Bonucci is playing in the center, but a bit more on the right side, and then we see that De Ligt is playing a bit more on the left side. De Ligt giving it to Szczesny immediately, and they are quite aggressive now. Look at Pellegrini, he was really alert. Szczesny decided to put that ball far away. It is not only a commentary that we will do today, it will be speaking about what's happening in the game. It will reacting to what's happening in the game. It's showing some stats, but also speaking with you in the chat. So any questions, any remark, any feeling that you have about the game, let me know so that we can speak about it. You can see the timer is here. Let me put myself a bit more in the center. So you see here the timer if you want to know what minute we are and what we are watching. So 53 seconds in the game. Now it's actually Juventus that is recuperating that ball with a beautiful interception of Pellegrini and Rabiot. Kean is giving it immediately to Dusan Vlahovic with a difficult control, and Empoli was back to recuperate that ball. Forza Juve for Luca Caramiello, Lazzaro as well. Forza Juve. I think that it will be 3-1 for Juve for Red Rimo. That's what I hope. I hope for a clean sheet and with a beautiful 3-0 for Juventus. Predictions, guys, huh? Predictions. Long ball from Empoli, no difficulty for Juve. And we go. And you see, aggressive Empoli immediately in the beginning of the game. Edit Football, non posso salutarti ogni 3 minuti, te l'ho detto, ti saluto, ti dico ciao, però non tutti i 2 minuti, eh. Dai Juve, Vlahovic hat-trick, that would be your beautiful one. That's maybe a stretch, but let's see. Rabiot, first interception of the game from Rabiot. Rabiot that is playing a lot of games. We know that he's a player that can give a lot of quantity into the game. He's the best player at Juventus since the beginning of the season in terms of interception, in terms of duels won, and also the fastest one to recuperate that ball. So if you take an average of possession of the opponents after 5 seconds, he's the player that recuperates the most the balls after 5 seconds that the other team has the ball. So, and today he already started with one beautiful interception. De Ligt on the ball. It was a long ball from Empoli, no danger. De Ligt is managing, he's trying to find someone to give the ball to. He's giving it to Capitano Leonardo Bonucci today. Arthur going down to recuperate that ball. Look at that, it looks like a 3-man defense with Arthur in the middle, De Ligt on the left and Bonucci on the right. It looks like really a 3-man midfield defense when Juventus is in possession of that ball. Is it a 3-5-2? It can be. In possession, maybe yes. With Pellegrini going a bit more up and Cuadrado on the others. And Danilo, sorry, on the other side. So it becomes a 3-5-2. Or actually a 3-4-3. A 3-4-3. Kean giving it to Danilo. Look at where Cuadrado is. Look how offensive Juventus is trying to be. Cuadrado with the ball in the... He's giving it here to Vlahovic. Vlahovic opening to Pellegrini. Pay attention. Pay attention. Kean to Vlahovic with the header. Able to control. We are still in the box. It will be a first corner kick of the game. It should be. Thank you. It will be a corner kick. Come penso che finirà la partita? Io ho detto il mio pronostico 3-0. I said 3-0 for my pronostic guy prediction. Dai Juve, maximum of likes for that corner kick, maximum of like corner kick. Hey, it's true, he's a bit late today, Vlahovic, he didn't score yet, it's more than 30 seconds. Let's go, corner kick with Cuadrado, maybe for an Olimpico, another one. Let's see what will happen. Corner kick of Cuadrado into the box, it was a header of Danilo. Danilo is asking for that corner kick, referee is saying no, so it will be a simple goal kick for Empoli. And they started immediately without waiting any longer seconds. So the ball is in possession of Empoli. Let's go. Non posso farti vedere la partita. I can't. It's impossible, guys. Dai Juve. Come on, Juve. So not yet, but nearly 5 minutes into the game, we see that Juventus, they want to do something. Immediately, they are quite aggressive. We know that Juventus, in the first 15 minutes of the game, they already scored a few times. So it's not the first time that Juventus opened immediately the score. Will they do it today or not? I don't know. If you want to know, Juventus already scored 8 times in the first 15 minutes. So we have 10 more minutes if we want to do it as well today. 8 times already. Quadrado with a foul. A foul on Di Francesco, who is actually the son of the trainer, the coach Eusebio Di Francesco that played at Roma. And here you have his son. His son is playing now with Empoli. He already played with Sassuolo. Se sono italiano, sì sono italiano. Ciao Samuele Di Benedetto. Empoli. Empoli in possession. Ciao IFTV. IFTV is in the chat, guys. Our friends. Ciao. What's my prediction? You missed it. It's 3-0 for Juve. That was my prediction. So maximum of likes and hello to, I think it's Marco, my friend. My friend Marco, you know, my co-host who is also hosting when I am not live. He's doing it. We are alternating a bit. So say hello to Marco into the chat. Say hello to Marco. He deserves it. I said 3-0, Marco. Let's see if it will happen or not. I was just speaking about the first 15 minutes of the game where Juventus already scored 8 times this season in Serie A. Will we be able to do it, yes or no? We have 9 minutes to show if yes or no we will do it or not. And I see Anthony Schifano, Stavros. I see a lot of people saying hello to Marco into the chat. Grande! So after an initial start of Juventus where we wanted to do something, Juventus is now recuperating the ball with Vlahovic. Pay attention to Vlahovic. There is a 3 versus 3. Vlahovic opening to Zakaria. Zakaria maybe with the second goal. No! It was nearly. Mamma mia. Zakaria that was about to score his second goal in Serie A. Mamma mia. Zakaria, he was that close. I think it was deflected by the goalkeeper and it will be another corner kick. Mamma mia. We start immediately with Zakaria. That is really dangerous when we go into that side. Mamma mia, the Skorupski touched that ball. It's not Skorupski, guys, the goalkeeper. What I'm saying things just casually. It's Vicario that touched the ball and it's a corner kick, the second corner kick for Juventus into that game. Mamma mia, it was about to open the score. Zakaria, guys, Zakaria, the midfielder that we wanted with a lot of goals. Corner kick with Quadrado with an Olimpico. Vicario, did he touch the ball? He didn't touch it. Thomas is going for a we will score soon. What a midfielder. Ciao Domenico Frontera. What a midfielder, Zakaria. What a midfielder. Mamma mia. But he didn't score. So guys, we have 6 more minutes before the 15th minute of the game. I want yes or no. Yes or no in the chat. Will we score? Will we score before the 15th minute of the game so that we can go to 9 goals in the first 15 minutes? Let me know yes or no. You don't have a lot of time, so it's now that you have to answer me. Il mio pronostico è uguale, Buffon. 3-0 per la Juve. Pay attention, because now they are in our box. We are quite organized. We are well there. There is no foul from Pellegrini, recuperating the ball. Grande, beautiful work between Pellegrini and Rabiot. Look at Pellegrini giving it an opening for Moiskin. Moiskin that was not able to take that ball and is a throw-in, a simple throw-in for Empoli. So who's saying yes? Who's saying no? Gianluca, yes. Andrea, no. Martin, yes. Thomas, yes. Benny, yes. With Vlahovic, he's even giving me who will score. Juve seems very dangerous for Nicola, who's saying yes. GTA, let's score. Yes, from Richard. Ryan is having 1 minute of delay. I'm sorry, Ryan. Who's my favorite player? Alessandro Del Piero is there, guys. Look at him. Alessandro Del Piero. Pay attention. 9 minutes into the game. Juventus that was already one time really dangerous. Come on, Juve. Pellegrini, that is quite alert today, huh? Quadrado deflecting that ball with a header. Look at Moiskin trying to fight and to recuperate that ball. This time it was not possible. In a few seconds we will go to the first stats of the game. We can go now. We can go now. With the first stats. I don't know why I had the stats in French. You know that you can also translate in different languages, in English, in Italian, in French, I think also in Spanish. So 52% possession for Juventus here. We are winning our duels, and that's something that I really appreciate because that shows that Juventus has that grinta. They want to go for it. So Juventus is winning a lot of duels. There is now a foul on Vlahovic. He's saying thank you for, because Luperto was quite aggressive. It's not the first time. So Vlahovic is saying thank you to referee, to whistling. So we are winning our duels already. 2 corner kicks for Juventus. We are doing more passes, but it's quite imbalanced. The passes from 2 teams, with Juve with 61 passes, 59 for Empoli. More crosses, 2, Empoli with 1. And then you see our cross accuracy is 50%. 1 we succeeded, 1 not. The shots, 2 shots, 1 on target. The one of Zakaria. The one of Zakaria was on target. 11 minutes into the game. In a few minutes, we will also see the positions of the players. You know that I love to see that, huh? We are looking a lot, we are trying to find Vlahovic also in the midfield of Empoli. There was a comment that was saying that actually versus Villarreal we only found him 4 times in the opposition midfield. This time we are already trying to find him a lot more time. Empoli is a different team than Villarreal, and Juventus is also playing differently, with more will. We are trying to do something more offensively. We are recuperating the ball, but still not risking, because that's really dangerous. Un saluto della Toscana. Ciao Christian. Dai, let's go. Dai Juve. Long ball for Vlahovic. What a beautiful dribble. First the control, then the dribble. Mamma mia, what a player. Grande Dusan. What a beast. He has a beautiful control of the ball. Ciao, Christian. What a beautiful control. How he's positioning his body, not falling on the ground, protecting that ball and giving it to the player next to him. It's really beautiful. Something that not a lot of times that enter in the stats and so on, but something that is really, I appreciate a lot. Because you don't lose the ball, you keep the ball, and you actually make sure that your team is going up. Long ball for Quadrado. He's winning the throw-in. Ciao Domenico. Guys, if you want me to say hello, se volete che vi saluto, you need to put a maximum of like. No likes, no hello, no saluti. Quadrado. O Pellegrini. Dai. Pellegrini wanted to cross into the box. He gave it back to Quadrado. Quadrado opening to Moisken. Moisken is there. What is Moisken doing? He's opening again. He's trying to find a solution. Going to Danilo, Arthur. Look at Arthur dribbling the first man. And Quadrado is a bit more on the left of the field. What is he trying to do? He's trying to find Moisken. Not able to do it. De Ligt. And Quadrado is a bit out of position now. He's a bit out of position, but luckily, because he was the one that is recuperating that ball. Rabiot in the back. Okay, we are managing. So let's see the average positions of the player. Let me refresh so that we have the last stats into that game. Where are the playing? And then I will ask you the question after 14 minutes. So who do we see? We see a 4-4-2 for Juve at the moment. But how are we playing? We see the average of the players. The Juventus players are in purple with the 2 center backs that are staying in the back. Arthur is helping them a lot. He's going there. You see that's actually nearly a 3-man in the back with Arthur supporting Bonucci and De Ligt. And then you see that the other players are going a lot to the wings with Danilo on the right. And here you have a double position. Pellegrini, Rabiot. So it means that when it's Rabiot, Pellegrini is going a bit more in the back. When it's Pellegrini, then Rabiot is going a bit more in the center. Pay attention here because we have 2 players. Pay attention to be really alert. Really alert here because otherwise it can be really difficult. And then you see that Zakaria is playing really high as a midfielder with Vlahovic and Moisken there with Quadrado higher than Danilo. So the question I have for you guys, if you're still there, I want to know who's the player after 15 minutes that touched most balls from Juventus? Who's the player that touched the most balls from Juventus? I want to see and read the names into the chat. Pay attention because we have Empoli attacking, Empoli trying to find Pinamonti. They were not able to find him at the moment. They are going for the corner kick. First corner kick from Empoli. 2 for Juve, 1 from Empoli. So I'm waiting for the names. The one that touched the most the balls. We have here Vlahovic, De Ligt, Pellegrini, De Ligt, Dennis, Zakaria. We have Kean, Cuadrado, Zakaria, De Ligt. I will tell you immediately. From Juventus. And we have one player that touched most balls, and it is Pellegrini. Pay attention for that corner kick that Cuadrado was able to put out of the box. So the player from Juventus that touched most balls is Pellegrini at the moment with 18. Szczesny 16. 16 for Danilo, 16 for Cuadrado. So what does that tell? That we are going a lot to the wings and not that much centrally. That's something that we have to pay attention to if we go into the attacking thirds. Indeed, Juventus is going a lot on the left with 55% of the time. Juventus is attacking where Pellegrini is. Absolutely not on the right side and not in the center of the field. So a lot here, and we are defending a lot here. And that's probably why we are not attacking a lot on the right side, because that's where Empoli wants to attack. So you see a big mirror effect that Empoli is choosing at the moment to go on their left side, and Juventus is trying to do the same when attacking. Another protection of the ball and another beautiful ball from Vlahovic, but this time we were a bit short. Zurkowski that took the ball again from Cuadrado. We were a bit short with that long ball from Vlahovic. Beautiful interception from Arthur. And we go again, with Cuadrado opening for Kean. Die, Kean. He waited a bit too long. He's giving now to Vlahovic. Vlahovic in front of the goal. Ooh! Ooh, mamma mia. It was close. From Vlahovic with his left foot. Left foot. Look, Kean that is giving it. Was it offside or not? We will never know. He's going with his left foot. I think it's deflected, maybe. Maybe deflected. Mamma mia. No, it's not deflected. So it's a goal kick. The second time. With the tunnel, it's the second time that we go close to the goal. I think it's a mistake because for me, there was a corner kick, guys. Favorite midfielder from all time? Well, there are a lot. Juventus, that you can speak about a lot of midfielders. Then it depends if you want offensive midfielders. Of course, you had Zinedine Zidane, really great. I love Zinedine Zidane. If you have more defensive midfielder or someone with a lot of grinta, Edgar David's a really great one. Another midfield, Pavel Nedved. But I'm 40, so I'm from that timeline where we had these kind of players in the middle: Nedved, Zidane, Davids. Tacchinardi is a player that I loved a lot. Paul Pogba, absolutely. Paul Pogba, that's a bit more in the new generation. Paul Pogba, Pirlo, Marchisio. Guys, we had a lot, Rabiot on the ball. He's putting that ball off the box. At the moment, Juventus is doing a clean game. A clean game. We already attacked. Pirlo. I understand Pirlo was a great, Pay attention because there was a contact. There was a contact into our box. The referee said no, there is nothing. Let me see because there is a replay. I didn't see the replay yet. I'm watching your names: Pjanic, Emre Can, Appia, Stefan Appia, Sturaro, Nedved, Pirlo, Andrea Pirlo for Schifano and for Risencross. Del Piero was not a midfielder. Camoranesi, it's a bit more on the wing, but he was a midfielder, so absolutely yes. So, luckily, no foul from Rabiot. Hey, 20th minute, guys. For all the people that said that we would score in the first 15, we lost, guys. McKennie is growing a lot. McKenna is growing a lot. Is that my all-time favorite? No, not yet, not yet. It's his second season at Juve. He needs to do a lot more, of course. But he has the characteristic to become a really great one at Juve. Pay attention, because now we are in a moment where Juventus is at defending more than attacking. We are going for that counter-attack. While in the first 15 minutes Juventus was going and taking the initiatives of the game, we are giving a bit more the initiatives to Empoli now. And that's something that we can't do. If you want to see the stats, updated stats, we have the possession with 56% of the ball. Oof. Oof. Empoli with a big shot. That was close from Empoli with Zurkowski, a player that we have to watch because he's already really dangerous. It's not the first time that he's really dangerous. He was able to anticipate Bonucci and take the shot. Luckily, the angle was close, but pay attention, guys. Oh, Juve, die! Juve, pay attention. Corner kick, the second goal corner kick for Empoli. They are playing short. They will go with a cross. Another corner kick. Now it's 3 corner kicks for Empoli, 2 for Juventus. Yeah, we started really well. Ciao, Domenico. Yeah. And now Bonucci with a header taking that ball out of the box. But Empoli is still in the box. Pay attention with the Pinamonti. Ooh. Luckily Quadrado was there to put that ball out of the box. But hey guys, Juventus, dai, attenzione. Juve, pay attention, Juve. Pay attention. Pay attention, Juve. If in the beginning, if in the first 20 minutes we were not risking anything, this time now we are starting to risk, and this is not okay. Luckily we have a goal kick for Juve now, so we will calm a bit. We will calm the game a bit, and we will try to think and recuperate mentally. We played versus Villarreal. We played one more game. It is normal when you are Juventus that you are playing 2 games a week. But pay attention, Juve. Pay attention. We started quite well with 2 really big occasions. One with Vlahovic, one with Zakaria. The 2 that scored at their debut with Juventus. But now Empoli is starting. Don't let them believe. 124 passes for Juve, 117 for Empoli. So we'll have to find other solutions. We are going a bit more centrally also now. So when we were a few minutes earlier only going on the left side, we are trying also to balance it to the other parts of the field, and that's really smart. You saw how dangerous we were with Zakaria on the right side of the field. So that's what we have to do. Let's not only focus on one part of the field, but try to go in the different parts. On the left, on the right, and also in the middle of the field. Penetrating ball, that's really important. Who's touching the most balls? Is it still Pellegrini or not? It is Bonucci now. Bonucci with 21 and Pellegrini with 20, followed by Szczesny, Quadrado. We want also our midfielders to start touching a lot of balls. Are we losing a lot of balls? Juve. Goal kick. It was a dangerous foul from Rabiot, guys. It was a dangerous one. Oh, that's dangerous. Juve. You have to come back with your head. Juventus needs to come back with the head, because these 5 minutes, guys, they are absolutely not okay. These are absolutely not okay. Vlahovic, what a beautiful guys, between 3 players. That's difficult for Vlahovic, for every player. For every player, between 3 players. We need to find also other solutions. Pellegrini, pay attention, Luca with a beautiful pass to Vlahovic. Vlahovic with a beautiful move. He was able to dribble him again with 3 players. Now we're seeing Quadrado. Die, Quadrado, die! Die, Juan! Hey, Juan! 3 players on Cuadrado. He's giving it the back. Zakaria with his second attempt. This time it was outside of the box, and this time it was over the goal. He was not able to target and to go on target this time, unfortunately. But what a game from Vlahovic. At the moment, guys, what I'm seeing is really another level. Another level. What a player. What a player, Dusan. Maybe we need to give him a bit of magic. Maybe we need to give him a bit of magic here. Dai, Dusan, a bit of magic for your goal. I need a goal of Dusan Vlahovic before the first half. Before the end of the first half. A bit of magic to Dusan. A bit of magic to Dusan Vlahovic. Bonucci. To Arthur. Rabiot. A Juventus now that is trying to do something in front, but they are also conceding. Empoli is not doing a bad game. Empoli on possession. They are trying to have a bit more possession now, Empoli, and they are succeeding because now the possession is 50-50. And they are playing between the lines. To the box, Danilo. Good one. Goal kick. Good take from the referee. Grande Danilo. Dai, Juve. Recuperate. Relax. We are trying to build from the back with Chesney. Rabiot with a first touch control. Too long. And Empoli is playing really fast. Luckily, Arthur was there. Put that ball away. Arthur, put that ball away. Don't risk. He's risking, but luckily there is a foul. He was risking. Vlahovic is truly special for Nicola. I agree. Good player. Die, Juve, die! 20 minutes of beautiful Juve and then a risking Juve. Risking Juve that still had some opportunity, but not enough because we are risking. I don't like to risk. My favorite kit of this season. I like both the home and away. The third I also like, but if you give me the favorite, probably the home. For all the details you have, the home is really, really beautiful. Bonucci. Cuadrado. There is a foul on Cuadrado. Referee. Danilo with a dribble. Now there is a big foul on Danilo. The midfield is not doing what they need to do. I'm not satisfied of the midfield, guys. I'm not satisfied of the midfield. Ciao, Roberto. We need to find us other solutions because we are not doing well in the midfield. We are missing McKennie, and that's correct. I saw a beautiful Zakaria offensively, but I need to see a bit more from Zakaria today. Look, we are not able to unmark ourselves. Zakaria on the player, winning a throw-in. Injury never, hopefully, because it's a lot. Ciao Alberto, dai Juve, come on! Cuadrado, Danilo, he's going alone now, he's giving it to Cuadrado, he's opening, but a really bad pass from Cuadrado, really bad pass. He was trying to look for Pellegrini, but the pass was really short. Luckily, there is no danger because Chesney is in possession of the ball, but these kind of passes are really, really, really bad. Pellegrini, he touched it with the ball. He recuperated the ball. Pellegrini is not doing a bad game. I like how Pellegrini is playing. Attacking stats, who had more shots on goal for Juventus? 2 times Zakaria, 1 time on target, 1 time over the goal. Danilo, 1 time not on target. It was the header after the corner kick, and then Vlahovic that was that close to open the score after the shot with a tunnel to the defender of Empoli. So 4 shots, only 1 on target. That 25% accuracy of shots for Juventus. Empoli 2 shots, 2 times not on target. It was with Zruskowski. Camilla, I don't know how you can see the match on your TV. I don't know. First of all, the first thing I know always is turn on the television. That's the first thing. That's super important. Turning on the television, and then I don't know. Ciao, Michael. Is it embarrassing Juventus is not playing well for the last 10 minutes? It's correct. We started well, we played well, we were dangerous, and in the back we were also defending and doing quite well. Now, the last 10 minutes, Juventus is not playing well. It's correct. Counter-attack with Cuadrado on the left. A lot of time Cuadrado on the left. Guys, Cuadrado is not really doing super well today. I'm not yet satisfied of Cuadrado. Is it because he has some difficulties to find his position in that 4-3-3? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why. Now we see Arthur that is going a bit more up on the field. So if you want to see the last updated average position, we will go through them in a second. Where is Juventus playing? Where is Juventus playing on that field? Average position. You see we are in purple. So we are still up. But now you see a big split between the team. We see a big split between the team where we were quite together and stick together. Now we see that there is a split between Cuadrado, Zakaria, Vlahovic and Kean, and then you have a big split with the other players. Pay attention now because we have Pellegrini who is there with a cross of Rabiot, and Moise Kean who is opening the goal. Grande Moise, grande Moise, grande Moise, grande Moise. See. The last time that we played in Serie A versus Empoli and we won that game, it was a 1-0 at the 72nd second with Moise Kean, and this time he's doing it again. So second time that he's scoring versus Empoli. He played 1 game versus Empoli and he scored, and he's doing it again with a number 18. I want a maximum of likes for that opening score after the assist of who? Of Adrien Rabiot. A beautiful left cross and the header of Moise Kean. Moise Kean, I believe it is his 5th goal with Juventus, if I'm not wrong. What a beautiful goal from Moise Kean, opening the score. Dai ragazzi, dai Moise, grande. 1-0 for Juventus. Grande, what a beautiful dance of Moise Kean. He's dancing. Look at that, he's dancing. I want all the people at home to dance like Moise Kean. Grande Moise. Sì.
La Juventus è in vantaggio.
Sì. It was not the best moment of Juventus, and that's also the strength from a team to be able to go and to score in difficult moments. And we did with a beautiful cross of Adrien Rabiot. Boom! Header of Moise Kean, 1-0 for Juventus. Cuadrado now with a tackle, recuperating that ball for Moise Kean. Moise Kean giving it to Arthur. Juventus doesn't want to stop with 1-0. They want to go for that second goal. But unfortunately, we lost that ball. Dai Juve! 1-0 with Moise Kean. Grande Juventus. Grande Juventus, Moise Kean. Look at that. That graphic is much better than mine. Grande. That's a beautiful one. That's what we want. We want goals, guys, today. And goals from Juventus, from the team with a beautiful black away shirt. This one. Grande Juve. Empoli in possession. Excellent. It was an amazing assist from Adrien Rabiot. Assist from Rabiot, goal from Moise Kean. Grande. Possiamo vedere le statistiche? I love that. Samuel was asking for the stats. I love. Mi piace quando me lo chiedi. Grande. So we go with the first stats of the game. Wait, guys. I think there is a player on the ground. And it's Zaccaria. Sì, sono italiano, Alberto. It's Zaccaria on the ground. What a beautiful cross from Rabiot. What a beautiful cross. Cross perfect. Beautiful. And he jumped so high in the air. Moisken, let me check what's happening with Zaccaria. Here I see him smiling and celebrating the goal with Dusan Vlahovic. Dusan Vlahovic, Moisken, Zaccaria were celebrating, and then you have a leader like Danilo that came up to celebrate, and he's saying, look how Danilo, as a real leader, look how he's saying, Moisken, grande, grande. But we have Zaccaria on the ground. He will be changed, injured. Zaccaria injured, Locatelli will come in. Not looking good for Zaccaria. Not looking good. Look at the face of Zaccaria. It's not looking good, guys. He knows. That's muscular. I'm not the doctor, guys. I'm not giving you official reports, but with the experience, 40 years, I'm watching football since 30 years. When I see the face of the players, only the face of the players you can know. That's muscular. Left leg. Yeah. Hopefully he recovers really fast, and it's not that much of a pity. Mamma mia. Yeah, we have to be positive, huh? The game, because you know that's a reaction that I always explain. The mental strength is really important also in football, because when you see a player going out of injury, you always have that moment of fearing, that moment of being sad for the player, and you go away a bit from the game. And that's what happened just to me, real life. And I have a lot of experience of games that I saw. I disappeared from the game. And that's what the players should not do. They should stay focused, like now. Look at that. Looking for Vlahovic. Vlahovic, beautiful, grande Dusan. He's opening. Wow, the beautiful pass from Dusan Vlahovic is giving it to Danilo. Danilo on the ground. Apparently there is no foul. Apparently it was a beautiful clean tackle. I will go to the statistics in a second, because we saw Zaccaria and Empoli is attacking. So after the attack of Empoli, we will go through the stats, guys. Long shot from the distance from Bandinelli. It goes over the goal, so we can go to the stats. What are the first stats? What are they saying? That at the moment, 53% possession from Empoli. We are winning our duels with 64% on the ground, but also the aerial duels, interception, not that much for Juve. Empoli is intercepting more the balls than Juventus. No offsides at the moment. 2 corners for Juve, 4 corners for Empoli. In terms of passes, Empoli is doing more passes than Juve, and we are playing with more long passes. A stat that I believe that will go even more up, with Locatelli and Bonucci simultaneously into the game now. After Zaccaria being subbed out, 5th corner kick for Empoli, because now it's a corner kick for them. Attacks, 5 shots for Empoli, but they are not precise, with 0 on target. 5 shots for Juve with 2 on target. The one of pay attention, guys. Pay attention. What is happening here? Guys, come on, die. Die. 1-1. 1-1. Something really, I don't know what happened there, because everyone was stopping after the corner kick. I told you, after an injury like that, you always have your spirit that goes away. Zurkowski, I already told you to pay attention to Zurkowski. That was really dangerous. Like, we are all around the players, and then you have the number 27 that is putting that foot on the goal. What a stupid goal. What a stupid goal. You had Dusan Vlahovic, Bonucci, Pellegrini, and Danilo, 4 players around. They couldn't deflect that ball. They couldn't deflect that ball. What a bad goal. What a bad goal to concede at the 39th minute. The game is not over. It's long, but this one is not okay. From a corner kick, that ball is in the middle, in the small box. We have 4 players around Zurkowski. We are trying to put that ball away. It's really dangerous because if you put that ball, you can be deflected by your own player. So we were trying to understand how to deflect it. Zurkowski was faster, 1-1. A stupid goal. Stupid goal. No luck. No luck for Juventus. A player injured and then a stupid goal. Calma, because the match is still long. Huh? We have 50 more games to play. Empoli, and now they are in a moment where they believe in it. So the 5 next minutes will be really tough for Juventus because you have an Empoli that is believing in it. They are attacking. They had that positive vibe with a player of us that was injured. They are playing at home. They are supported by I tifosi dell'Empoli. So pay attention. Dai, come on Juve, dai Juve, dai Juve. The match is long and we know it. The match is until the 95th minute. Kean. He's doing a foul. Ball for Empoli. Stojanovic with Di Francesco. Empoli is opening with Bajrami. They are crossing into our box. Pellegrini is there. Luckily, there was a Bonucci as well. There is a foul. 1 foul, 2 fouls, 3 fouls. And the referee whistled the foul, so it will ball for Juve. 42 minutes and 20 seconds into the game. Locatelli has to enter also the game. It's difficult because he was not expecting to start in that first half. Pellegrini is doing a good game. Come on, Juve, dai. How did Juve score? We were on the left side of the field. It was a cross, a beautiful cross from Rabiot. And then Kean went really up and high in the air with a beautiful header. Goal 1-0 for Juventus. Unfortunately, then there was the goal of Empoli from a corner kick. That ball was in the small box from Juventus. There were 4 players around that ball, but there was also a player from Empoli, Zurkowski, that scored that goal because he was faster to put his foot. Kean, he was surrounded by 3 players of Empoli. They are recuperating that ball. Kean was not able to control it. If we see Juventus in terms of stats, we see the average positions of the players. We see that Juventus is still up here. But there is that big split. That big split and too much Empoli players in our half. Juventus is in purple. Empoli is in black. So we have to put also Locatelli. You see the difference. Locatelli that just entered. That's where Allegri asked him to play here because there was a big gap here. You see the big gap, and immediately we understood where we had to pay attention here, and that's where Locatelli will be. One minute before the first half is over. But I don't agree, guys, with what you are saying in the chat. With a lot of respect, but I don't agree. It's not because we scored a goal and where we went in the back. To be really honest, we were not playing that good from the 22nd, 23rd minute, where Juventus was already dropping a lot and it was still 0-0. So we scored and we dropped back is not a really great analysis from you. Pay attention, because now there is another cross. But we have Arthur at the recuperation. Rabiot that did the assist of that first goal. Is there Arthur? How many injury time will the referee give? I think 1 minute. Let's see. Quadrado that doesn't have a real position on the field today. I'm really curious to see the stats of Quadrado at halftime together with you. 2 minutes injury times for Juventus that just started since 20 seconds. So I don't agree with we scored and we went back. It's more like from the 23rd minute we went really back and we were not playing that well. Then we were good in finding a counter-attack and to score, but Empoli didn't give up. Oof, that was a bad pass from Vlahovic. Oh, I'm not the lawyer of... Pay attention, 1 minute to go. Quadrado for Vlahovic. Assist! The second assist of Quadrado this season, and a goal from this man. We said it. Sì, grande Vlahovic, goal di Vlahovic, Dusan Vlahovic before the end. Grande, that's what we want. Grande. Sì, Dusan Vlahovic. Look at that. Arthur with the ball. He's opening. He's giving it to Quadrado. Quadrado is running. He's watching. He's giving it to Vlahovic. Oop, a beautiful pass. Vlahovic is actually putting 2 players down. 1 defender and 1 midfielder. And then he's scoring. For the 2-1 for Juventus. Grande Juventus. La Juventus è in vantaggio. Sì.
La Juventus è in vantaggio.
Sì. I told you that Dusan would score today because he scored with a home shirt. He scored with a third shirt. I was waiting for that away shirt goal. And he did it. Half time. Grande Juve. Juve in vantaggio. I saw that you were all depressed in the chat. I saw that you were starting to be negative. I want the maximum of like now. If you are able to criticize, then you are also able to put a maximum of like. I want the maximum of like. We are near 2,000 likes. I want to go over these 1,000 likes. Dai ragazzi. Forza Juve. Let's put a smile on our face. Let's put a maximum of like here. That's what we want. Dai ragazzi. 949. I want a bit of more likes. Die for that beautiful goal. Grande Juve, grande Dusan, grande Rabiot, grande Moisken, grande Quadrado. And unfortunately we conceded. Dai ragazzi. Come on. Mamma mia, what a goal of Dusan Vlahovic. I told you, bit of magic to Dusan Vlahovic so that he can score before the end of the first time. Luckily, I gave him a bit of magic. Because otherwise, I don't know if he would be able to go with a 2-1 at halftime. Grande Juve, grande Juventus. Okay, and then after my emotions, we will start speaking about the game. I'm still waiting to reach the 1,000 likes, otherwise I will not be happy. 4 men to go into the poll for the men of the first half. I would put personally Pellegrini, that didn't do bad. Pellegrini, Dusan Vlahovic for the goal. Let's put also Rabiot and Kean. These are the 4 men that I want to put. The 2 men that scored, Kean and Vlahovic, then Pellegrini and Rabiot. These are the 4 that go into the poll, guys. Did we reach the 1,000 likes? No, we didn't reach the 1,000 likes. I want the 1,000 likes. Otherwise, we don't start analyzing what we did well, some things, and what we did bad, a lot of things, because we didn't do a beautiful first half. Arthur played well. Danilo. I forgot Danilo, guys. Danilo is doing well. We will see also how we played. So we have the 4. We can only put 4 people. The assist of Rabiot, the beautiful game of Pellegrini, the goal of Dusan Vlahovic, and the goal of Kean. So don't forget, put a maximum of likes. Did we reach a 1K? We reached 1,000 likes. So now we can start analyzing. Let me be alone without Vlahovic. Let him rest. He needs a bit of rest so he can now celebrate with the guys. But focus. So what about the first 45 minutes of Juventus? And we will go first with the stats so that the stats can help us understanding the moment. And then we will also speak about emotions. Emotions are always important. I will vote as well, and I vote like 79% of the people for Dusan Vlahovic. So 78% Dusan Vlahovic at the moment, Kean 5%, 9% for Pellegrini, 7% for Rabiot. If you want another, let me know in the chat, because I see a lot of people are saying Arthur did a really great first half. We'll speak about that. So what are the stats saying after 45 minutes? And let me drink, because I'm, again, full of energy. What did we see? Juventus that actually in the beginning of the game, because we saw actually 2 Juventus. The Juventus of the first 20 minutes and Juventus after in the last 25 minutes. A Juventus that was good, not exceptional, was good in the first 20 minutes, were not good in the last 25. A Juventus that, if you look at the first time, the stats after 20 minutes, you see that Juventus is in possession. We are doing more passes and so on and so on. And then if you look at the end of first half, you see that Juventus had 49% or 48% of possession. So that means that Empoli had more possession. It's not the first time this season that the opposite team has more possession. We know it. It is what it is. 65% of duels won. That's something, and I repeat you, and I told you that I personally like. Why? Because that shows that the guys, they want. They want to go into contrast. They are not scared to go into contrast. Of course, Juventus had a higher percentage of duels won before the injury of Zakaria. That injury of Zakaria is a big loss, because we already miss McKennie. We already miss a lot of players there. On top of that, you have a new player that was doing quite well, because he already went 2 times into the front of the goal. 1 time targeting and going in front of the goal, then 2nd time from outside of the box and he put it out of the goal. A pity. He was doing quite okay. I was expecting a bit more from him, and unfortunately he will not be able to show us. After that injury, it's true that Juventus is already a bit more scared to enter in that contrast. That psychologically, it's in your mind. It is natural. You need these kind of 5 moments to understand again that it's not over the game, because the game is long. What about the interceptions? You see Empoli had more interceptions. They had 1 time offside. They had more corner kicks. One of them where they scored after the goal of Kean, where Juventus was not playing well. So Juventus stopped actually playing okay at the 20th minute. We stopped. It is what it is. And then we started to go a bit lower. Can we see it on the average positions? Probably yes. So I will refresh it so that we can see it all together. Ciao Tariq, by the way. Let me check. So if we go in the 4-4-2 that Juventus is actually doing today, you go into the average position. What do you see? That Juventus in purple, they started attacking really well, and then they started to go a bit lower. But look at Zakaria, that was really up into the minutes that he played. We had that gap here centrally where Pinamonti was able to do whatever he wanted. You see immediately Locatelli that is entering, that is actually going more central into the field. Most of the time he also played on Pinamonti. So that's something that we have to calculate. So Juventus, not as in the beginning of the season, all behind the goal, behind the midfield. We have still some players up, but from the 25th until the end of the first half, we dropped back. Not because, like some people were saying, we scored 1 goal and we went in the back. No, it's not true, because the goal arrived a lot later, even after that we scored, yes, but we were starting to go a bit more down before that, unfortunately. It's unfortunate. It's something that I didn't want to, but it is what it is, guys. So, we score at the 32nd minute goal of Zurkowski, and then we had to wait the injury time, 45 plus 2, with the goal of Vlahovic that continued to score. So let me know a bit of your thoughts, guys, about that first half. We know that you are voting. We have already 500 votes, and you are all giving it to Vlahovic. Vlahovic impressed me a lot. What a player, guys. What a player. How he's able to control that ball and remain on his feet and opening on the left, on the right. Beautiful. The passes that he's doing, the vision that he has, for me, it's not only the goal, but also the way that he's able to distribute that ball. He played a really great first half. So yeah, so the votes are ended with 79% for Dusan Vlahovic, 8% for Pellegrini, 6% for Kean, and then you had also a fourth possibility. It was Rabiot with 5. Okay. Let me know what you think, and then we go into individualities to see how they were playing. A lot of people, Dusan Vlahovic with the number 7, DV7. Why is Dybala not in the game? Because he's injured. Unfortunately, he should be back versus Fiorentina in Coppa Italia. Quadrado is such a crucial player for us. I agree with Bob. And I'm happy to see him also in that assist list, because Quadrado, for me, was not doing a big game. That's my opinion, guys. Maybe I'm wrong. I didn't see a really great Quadrado until his beautiful assist. Maybe he was a bit confused to where he had to put himself. I don't know. So let's see. The stats of Quadrado here is individual stats. 0 shots on target. We know that. 3 key passes. 38 touches, 28 passes. He was quite accurate. So if we go into the team stats, so the attacking stats, what do we see? The shots. You see, Zurkowski is a player that you have to keep because he had already 4 shots. 1 was the goal, it was on target, but pay attention to that player from Empoli. From Juventus, Zakaria with 2, Dusan with 2, 1 was a goal, the other one not, Danilo 1, and then Kean with 1 shot on goal, and it was the goal. So luckily Juventus was actually able to transform a lot of them into goals, because you see it was like 4, 5, 6 shots, 3 on target, 2 goals. So Juventus today is really accurate in front of the goal. And that's why we have to push. We have to push. Juventus needs to push a bit more to go and score these goals. Who's touching the most balls? We see it's Luca Pellegrini. That's why also I put him there into the top 4 that you could vote it, followed by Quadrado. They both had the same passes. Quadrado was a bit more accurate than Pellegrini. Passes in final third. You see that Pellegrini is super high also here. Quadrado is not going a lot up. In terms of average position, now can we see, maybe I want to see the other graphics. I want to see the heat maps. The heat maps of all Juventus. What does it say? You see, we are attacking that way. We are a lot in our half, but we are still dominating here. We need to be a bit more present here. That's what Juventus needs to do. If we go into individualities, let me check Quadrado. Quadrado is playing on his right side, but look how many times he's also somewhere else. Look where he is here. So is it because we ask him to do it? I don't know. Or is it because he's a bit lost? I don't know. So let me read a bit of what you are saying. You know better than me, guys. The assistant was not his intention. I don't know who you are speaking about. Is it Quadrado? No, the assist, it was in intention. Probably not his first idea, because first he wanted to go and to shot towards goal, but then he knew where Vlahovic was and he gave him that assist. Pellegrini will improve. He can be a starting 11. Today he's playing a beautiful game. Yes, I'm in Brussels, CB99. Yes, absolutely. What else are you writing? Try to write me also interesting thing, guys, because if you are repeating the same things, you know, I will not read them because it makes totally no sense. So we can't say to a coach out in the halftime, guys, we have to play. We have a really great coach. We are winning 2-1. So try to be constructive into your comments instead of saying this kind of thing. I don't like these kind of things. So Alvin is saying something really good. Look at how much Szczesny is touching the ball. That shows that Juventus is playing a lot in the back and that it's dangerous. That's a really constructive feedback and also a correct feedback, because we see that we are playing a lot with Szczesny. And that's not okay. And that's where Juventus will now play in the second half with actually the block that should be a bit higher. It's a big war. Empoli, they want to do a result. They are convinced that they can do it. They are not winning since 9 games, but we know that playing versus Juventus is totally different. We know that they already won versus us in the beginning of the season, 1-0. Juventus was not able to answer. They were not able to answer to that 1-0. Now, not only we took the lead, we equalized, but we were also able to answer immediately. Without McKennie, without Zakaria that was out, we don't have changes anymore from our 25 players for first team into the middle. They are all playing. They are all there. So it's not an easy one. Huh? It's a big battle, but it's true that we are playing too much in the back. Curious about Miretti, guys. If the game continue like that, I don't know if we will see Miretti, because that would be a big risk, according to me. First game in Serie A to start immediately in a game that is actually in doubt. It's a 2-1 with Empoli that is playing quite well. They have the possession. They are finding actually really easy the passes between the lines. And that's something where Juventus has to pay attention. Pay attention between the lines. Pay attention in our midfield. Our midfield need a bit more of filter. That's what we miss, according to me, because I like Arthur how he's playing when he has the ball and when he's building from the back, yes, but we need that filter. Zakaria, that was great offensively, was not able to give that filter. The only one today in our midfield that is giving a bit of filter is Rabiot, and that's why I have put him in my top 4 of the first half. In terms of defensive skills and also the assist, he was not bad, guys. Huh? So I want to see a bit of Rabiot. Rabiot in, let me go into here. Rabiot did actually 2 tackles, 1 tackles 1. He did 1 interception, foul committed 1, false 1. These are the defensive stats of Rabiot, with Pellegrini on the left side that is actually winning everywhere. Pellegrini did the most tackles, won the most tackles, didn't do any interceptions. If you see the clearances, Quadrado did a lot of clearances, Bonucci, and that shows that Juventus is in difficulty in that first half. We know it. Will we score in the first 15 minutes of the second half? That was a poll that was online, and you just voted. 65% said yes, we will score immediately. 34% said no. Guys, I have a stat for you. Okay, or maybe I will ask you, how many goals did Juventus score in Serie A between the 46th and 60th minute? How many goals in Serie A from the 46th until the 16th minute? I want to know a number. How many goals did we score? How many goals? 0? No, more than 0. Less than 6, Mark. Pay attention, pay attention. 2. Musa Ali found it. 2 goals. Only 2 goals. So I don't know if he will score immediately. Guys, give me, because the people are entering the field, so give me 2 minutes. I will be back when we start the game. Give me just 2 minutes to drink something, to stand up, and we go back, guys. We are back. We are back because it started, so I told you that I would be back from the start. Juventus in possession of the ball. We go. We go. Dai Juve. Guys, we started, so I'm expecting from you For that second half, I expect from you a lot, and a maximum of likes, guys. It's time to show me the likes. Show me the likes. I know that we had 1,100. That's not enough, so I want a maximum of like for that second half with Vlahovic in the offensive position as our number 9, with next to him Moisken, and on the right side we have Cuadrado. Cuadrado is dropping a bit more to support the midfield with Locatelli instead of Zakaria, with Arthur and with Rabiot. And then we have in the back, we have Danilo, De Ligt, Bonucci and Pellegrini, who is doing a beautiful performance today. We conceded after a corner, something that I really didn't like a lot because we were in possession of that ball, but Zurkowski was really fast to put his foot. Pay attention. And Szczesny is taking that ball. No changes for the second half. We go maximum of like. Let's go Juve. Let's go Steve Slick, who's there as well with us. Die. Come on. Grande Juve. And 63% of you said that we would score between the 45th and the 60th minute. I told you we only scored 2 times in Serie A. In that time lapse, will we be able to do it, yes or no? Important is that today we go for the 3 points. Empoli in possession of that ball. Pay attention to Empoli. They are now on the right side. They attacked a lot on the left side in the first half. Now they are attacking on the right side with a cross. Szczesny, without any problem, is taking that ball in the hand and is giving it immediately, because Juventus, they want to go for that 3rd goal immediately. They want to make 63% of the people that voted in the chat happy. Vlahovic on the control for Rabiot. Should I make a t-shirt? A t-shirt with maximum of likes? I will try, Giancarlo. I will try. That would be beautiful. Maximum of likes. Die. Vlahovic. On the ball. After Locatelli, there was nobody. They didn't understand each other. Danilo and Cuadrado didn't understand each other. They have to pay attention there. Pay attention, Juve. Ciao, Camilla. Vlahovic with the first press. Vlahovic and Kean, they are the 2 that are playing a bit. So now it looks really like a 4-4-2. Now it's a real 4-4-2 more than a 4-3-3, yeah? Ciao Antonio, sì, sono italiano. Bonucci is pressing, De Ligt is going down, so they are playing like that. When Bonucci is pressing, De Ligt is a bit more in the back. He's on his man, pay attention, goal kick, because Pinamonti tried with his back heel. Focus. Pinamonti is looking for his goal number 10 in Serie A this season. Pinamonti with 9 goals at the moment. Bajrami with 6. Zurkowski 4. He scored today. He's 5th. Vlahovic scored 1 time in Serie A. It's his 2nd time in Serie A with Juventus. Told you Morata is on the bench. He already scored 29 times from when he came up from the bench. But at the moment, he's resting. Arthur. Danilo asked the ball, he received the ball and he gave it immediately to Cuadrado. Dai Juve. Ciao Marco. Ciao Nick. Ciao Jack. "49 minutes. Juventus managing and controlling that ball. Rabiot, Locatelli. De Ligt. Empoli is pressing high. Empoli is pressing a lot and high. Will they be able to keep that trend for 90 minutes? I don't know, but the truth is that Empoli is doing really well. How was the injury of Zakaria? I think it's muscular. Looks like really a muscular injury. So if it's a stretch, guys, I don't know how long. Doesn't look great. I saw his face not. Look at Moisken. Ooh, there is a big foul on Moisken. Please give me the yellow card. Grande. The yellow card. The first yellow card, if I'm not wrong, from the game. And it will be on Ismaili. Ismaili booked. Yellow card. Big foul on Moisken. Ciao Zenit. I'm doing well. We are winning 2-1, but I can I can feel better if we are able to score that third goal that is necessary and important. I have to admit that I was super happy when Vlahovic scored, because it was crucial to score and to go into the locker room with an advantage. But we know that one goal advantage is not enough. So now we'll go with a long ball with probably Cuadrado or Pellegrini, but I think it will be Cuadrado with a long ball into the box. Pellegrini or Cuadrado. Pellegrini with the left or Cuadrado with the right. It looks like it's Pellegrini with the left with a long ball. Pay attention. Ooh, what's happening? Nothing. We were not able to take it. It will be a corner kick. No, goal kick. I don't know why. Let me check. He didn't touch it. Didn't touch it. Didn't touch it. So for me, it was it is a corner kick, luckily. Dai, corner kick. Dai, Cuadrado with a corner kick. We see Danilo, we see De Ligt, Bonucci, Vlahovic. Ooh. He tried to go it again into the goal. First post. No. Goal kick for Empoli. Cuadrado, he likes to do it. Put it in a really dangerous ball. You know that he scored one goal like that. He loves to do it, and he's trying to do it as much as he can. Die! Juve. 7 minutes into the second half. Juventus that looks a bit more calm, and they know what to do. They are giving me a bit more confidence than from the 20th of the first half, where Juventus started to play a bit less good. We lost the ball. We are losing a lot of balls, guys. When we are starting to build from the back, we are losing a lot of balls. Bandinelli for Cacace, Pinamonti. With a cross, Bonucci is there. Go, grande Szczesny. Szczesny called that ball and he took that ball into his hand. And then we go with a counter-attack with Cuadrado. Cuadrado is watching Vlahovic. Vlahovic, he asked for it. And Cuadrado, another bad pass from Cuadrado. It's not the first missed pass from Cuadrado this game. Pay attention, Juve. There is an offside, luckily for Juventus. But this is really dangerous. And it's not the first time. I told you, for me, Cuadrado is not 100% in his game. Luckily, he did a really beautiful assist for Vlahovic. Juan. No, I agree with Raven. These are the basic things of he sees Vlahovic going up. Vlahovic is asking, okay, it's not an easy pass, I understand. Then he's slowing up the tempo and he's doing a really bad pass. That's really dangerous. Jack is telling in the chat, maximum of likes so that I can put maximum of likes on a player. It depends on how much likes you are able to, how much likes we can achieve. Because the last time I checked, it was 1,100. That was not enough. If we want a bit more likes, I need a bit more. ¿Qué está pasando, Juan? Good question. Good question. Dai. Thomas, Locatelli doesn't seem as dominant as he was a few months ago, but I was speaking about it myself. I said that, and we saw it, if Locatelli was not starting today, even if now he's intercepting a beautiful ball, it's also because Locatelli played a lot of games. After De Ligt is actually the player that played the most games, the most minutes, played a lot. So at a certain moment also, having the opportunity to rest would have been great for him. He started on the bench and now he's obliged to play. And I think he will have to play a lot of games if Zakaria will be injured for a few weeks. Vlahovic with a beautiful dribble. He's opening for Moisken. The ball is a bit long, but Moisken is fighting to recuperating and he's catching the ball. He's winning the throw-in. Grande Moise. 1,164 likes. Dai, come on guys. Let's reach that 1,200 and we will put a bit of magic on a player. Dai. 1,200 likes. So you take your finger if you're on smartphone, or you take your mouse if you're on your computer, and you put a maximum flight. Andiamo ragazzi! 2-1 for Juventus, 55 minutes. So we have still a few minutes to play into that game with a cross. Pay attention, Rabiot. Cuadrado is here. We are opening on the left side with Pellegrini. Pellegrini with a beautiful cross. Ooh, the header of Locatelli. Header of Locatelli. Header of Locatelli, guys. Magic on Locatelli. I want to put the magic on for Locatelli, but then I need at least 2,200 likes or no magic. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Dai, Juve. Cuadrado with a tackle. Long ball. Pay attention. Oh, miscommunication between Bonucci and Szczesny. Ooh, but luckily the game was off. And that's why Szczesny took that risk. Otherwise, I would have been crazy here. Turin, Danilo, Locatelli with a header. Was not good, huh? Anthony Quintero is betting on a brace of Vlahovic. Can be. But we need to score, because now the game is in a moment where the two teams are resting. They are taking a bit of energy. I told you, between the 46th and the 60th minute, Juventus scored only 2 goals. Only 2 goals. So it's not a moment where Juventus is particularly really offensive. They like to take their breath and then to go full power for the next 30 minutes, the last 30 minutes of the game. And we are seeing actually it happening again today. Between the 46th and the 60th, we are not scoring a lot. Ah, beautiful from Rabiot. Grand interception. There is no foul from Rabiot. Arthur opening for Rabiot. Look at the Vlahovic. He's looking for his possession. He's between 3 players. But he's there. Dai Rabiot. Rabiot still on the possession of the ball. He's giving it to Locatelli. Locatelli with the ball. Cross. Ay. Cross that was not perfect. Foul on Locatelli. There is a foul on Pellegrini. Apparently the referee is letting it play. We see this year in Serie A that the referees are letting a lot more playing than in the past. But according to me, first scene, there was a foul. Arthur on the ball, protecting it. Die, Arthur. Hey, guys, come on. Arthur on the ball in the middle of the field. He's watching. He's asking some players to unmark themselves. But nobody from Juventus is unmarking. Also because Cuadrado was really dropped. He was not on the right side of the field where he should be normally. So it was really difficult for Cuadrado to be found. Heat map of Cuadrado. We can show that. Graphics. Advanced graphics. Heat map. I will show you. It's a bit the same. Look. First half, you see, that's the first half, and then you see here is you see the difference in the full game. That means that it's actually a lot more down here. Look at here. That's the second half, because you see the first half is not here. Second half, he start really low as a fullback. He's playing as a fullback at the moment, and that's why Arthur was not able to find him. That's why Arthur was actually looking on the right side and Cuadrado was not there. Second change of the game. This time it's Morata that will enter at the 60th minute. Who will enter or go out? Will it be Vlahovic that needs to rest because he's going game after game after game? Will it be Kean? Will it be maybe Cuadrado with a surprising move? I don't know, but Morata is about to come in. Alvaro Morata about to come in, guys. Pellegrini will not go out. He's doing a beautiful game, Pellegrini. Szczesny, long ball. Who do you believe he will be changed? Ken or Juan? But choose. You have to choose, Mike. I would not be surprised if it's Kean. Kean is going out. Beautiful goal for Moise. That was actually giving the lead to Juventus. Morata is going in. So we did already 2 changes, guys. Just to tell you the rules, yes, we can change 5 men. That's correct. But you have 3 moments to do the change. You can only use 3 slots to do changes. And we already did 1 in the first half where Zakaria went out for Locatelli. Now we are using the second slot with Morata coming in for Kean. So that means that you have only 1 more slot and that's it. So the next change that we do, you can change 3 players if you want to, but that's the only one. Pay attention to Cuadrado from the distance. Cuadrado from the distance. Beautiful one. He tried. That will give him a bit of more of confidence. 29 goals from the bench with Juventus from Morata. Can he do it again? Can he go for number 30 from the bench? Now he's going with a really long pass. He was trying immediately to give it to Vlahovic, but probably it was a bit too much of a stretch. Also, Vlahovic, he started and he said, maybe I have to stop here. Okay. Pellegrini. And they have the same hairstyle, Locatelli and Pellegrini, also with that number 7 on the shirt. Makes it sometimes difficult for me to know if it's Locatelli or Pellegrini. Ciao, Anita. Hey, come on, Juve. Dai, Juve. Pay attention because it's another corner kick for... It's another corner kick. Corner kick, look at that. Goal kick for Juve. It was with a header, but luckily no danger for Juve. So if we go to the stats, the general stats of the game, 52% for Empoli in terms of possession. That didn't change. 59, we are going down. We are going down in our duels won. So that means that Empoli is a bit more aggressive than Juventus in that second half. And you see, the players are blocking Dusan Vlahovic as crazy, but there is never a foul. 6 corners for Empoli, 3 for Juventus. More passes for Empoli, more long passes for Juve, 51 long passes for Juve. We are more accurate when we are doing the passes in their half. And that's why we have the quality to do it. We have the qualities to do beautiful passes in their half, so we have to use them. We have to use them. And also our crosses, 9 crosses, and more than half of our crosses were good. So we have to try. 9 shots, 4 on target, and from these 4 shots we had 2 goals. So today we are really a precise team when we are going for crosses, when we are going towards the goal. We have to increase these passes, pass accuracy, and our pressing, like Hanin is saying in the chat. We have to improve our pressing and not running around like that. And pay attention also to Empoli that didn't do any change at the moment, so they will go with a lot of fresh players from a certain moment when Andreazzoli will start doing the changes. And we don't have that much of opportunities to do these changes. Possession still. Bajrami. Bajrami is going on the left. He's giving it to Di Francesco. Beautiful communication between Rabiot and Pellegrini. Rabiot is taking that ball with him out of the box. To Arthur. Quadrado playing as a number 10, giving it to Morata. Look, Vlahovic is alone, and Vlahovic is able to control that ball. Vlahovic with a pinch. What a beautiful goal of Vlahovic. Grande Dusan. Hey, the brace is in. Sí, vamos. That's what he's saying. Vamos. Sí, grande Dusan. See, touch it here. It's on our skin, guys. Dusan Vlahovic with the number 7 on his back.
La Juventus è in vantaggio.
See, 3-1. We knew that he would score. A brace at least. What a beautiful pass from Morata, huh? But actually, no, we have to be honest. The pass was not good. For Morata. Look, the control with his left foot. The ball was behind his body. I can guarantee you this is one of the most difficult things to do because you are running towards the goal and you have to stop to control that ball and take that ball with you and then chipping that ball. Mamma mia, look at that. With his right foot, the second consecutive goal with his right foot. For some people that were saying he needs to improve the shots on goal with his right foot. Guys, shh. What he's saying, shh. That's what he's saying. He's showing it. I want a maximum of like for Dusan Vlahovic, guys. Put a maximum of like for Dusan Vlahovic. See, grande. I was happy. Guys, this is the best investment I ever did in my life. Immediately, grande Dusan Vlahovic. Grande Dusan. Mamma mia. See, what a control. The pass was not 100% good, huh? But another assist for Morata. Nicolo, I predicted 2 goals of Vlahovic. In my Fantacalcio, I have it as a captain. So, I will gain a lot of points. But I think that a lot of people put Dusan Vlahovic as captain. And there to have doubled the points. So, andiamo. Il capocannoniere di nuovo. It's true. It's top scorer of Serie A again with the 2 goals today. It's not over. 67 minutes. Pay attention. Grande Matthijs de Ligt. It's not over because they are still in our box, but beautiful from Matthijs de Ligt. No foul, Morata. Grande. Beautiful from Locatelli taking the ball and we go in counter-attack. Maybe for another one. Maybe for the other one. Imagine if we go with 3 goals. It's not over. Grande Locatelli. Locatelli is opening now for Danilo. Danilo to the right side to Quadrado. Quadrado is watching. What is he doing? No, wait. Calma. Beautiful from Locatelli that is growing in that second half. Huh? There is a foul on Locatelli. Yes, thank you. Giovanni Povia, saluta il mio fratello Sergio. Ciao Sergio. The first sub of Empoli, Parisi will enter, but not only him. Lamantia and another one. There are 3 players. Lamantia, Parisi, and another one. Benassi. Pay attention. 3 changes. I want a hat-trick, huh? I want a hat-trick from Dusan. Dai Juve! Di Franceschi goes out. For Lamantia, I'm watching. Enzo wants Ake. Guys, I want all the players in the world, but I want the 3 points. That's more important for me. More than everything. The 3 points first. But if Juan goes out, we have to pay attention, because if you go with Sule is more a player like Dybala, technical, not really a big physique. He will not give you defensive support for Sule. Ake is more a one-to-one player or going on that wing that can go up and down a bit more, even if it's also not a defensive player. But maybe Ake is more smart as a change, not as a man, as a change to now than Sule. Let's see, because it's not over. We have Quadrado. What a beautiful one from Danilo Quadrado. It's another beautiful assist. Ah! The idea was there. The idea was there. Now it's 3-1. I would not change too much, guys. Maybe, if you are able to continue a bit, maybe you can let some people rest. And that's why we have to go for that fourth goal. And then you can do some changes. With the fourth goal, you can go for changes. You made the poll. Can Vlahovic do a hat-trick today? 90% of the people said yes. No for 9% of the people. So we go. Bit of magic for the hat-trick of Dusan Vlahovic. Hat-trick of Dusan. Die, Dusan. Hat-trick of Dusan. You can also, and I know I will be unpopular, but you can also ask to Dusan Vlahovic to go out, to be on the bench, let the player enter, and then you can play with a kind of 4-4-2 with Morata and another player up front. That you can do, We want the hat-trick. We want the hat-trick. It's true. The perfect hat-trick. That's what we want. Like Dodzerex is saying. If he scores with a header, it's a perfect hat-trick. Who was the last one that was able to do a perfect hat-trick? Who was the last one with Juventus that was able to do a perfect hat-trick? I remember him really well, guys. What is a perfect hat-trick? It's one with the left, one with the right, one with a header. If he goes with a header, we need a bit of crosses. And that would be beautiful, but focus on the game. There is no foul. Grande Arthur. Arthur that grew also in that second half. And Morata for that counter-attack. Yes, it was Ronaldo versus Cagliari. Absolutely. Well done, Elias. Correct. And it was a 3-0, if I'm not wrong. So it was actually a super perfect hat-trick. Tariq as well. Yeah, guys, you guessed it. Big foul on Quadrado. Yellow card, the second yellow card of the game. Ciao Giuseppe, chi ha segnato il terzo gol? Ne ha segnato uno Kean, uno Vlahovic e l'altro Vlahovic. So how is Juventus playing at the moment? Let me go with a bit of stats. And then we go to the average positions and the players that is touching the most balls. Remember the player that touched the most, if I'm not wrong, it was Pellegrini in the first half. You see, the possession didn't change. Here we have not a lot of changes, so maybe in the attack we see 10 shots from Juventus with 5 on target. You see only 1 on target for Empoli, and that's where we concede. Pay attention, Morata that entered quite well, looking for his 30th goal as a sub for Juve. It will not be now, not at the moment. Locatelli, Vlahovic for Locatelli. Strange pass. Locatelli opening for Rabiot, that did already an assist today. The second assist from Rabiot this season. Oh, beautiful. Locatelli for Rabiot. Ooh, Morata missed it. Morata missed it into the box. He's on the ground. I don't know what he has. It looks like he's suffering a bit. I don't know. Ciao, Domenico. Pay attention because there is a counter-attack from Empoli. They are going with a counter-attack, but De Ligt. Grande figlio mio. Grande De Ligt. And now there is a player from Empoli on the ground. De Ligt is saying get up because there is nothing. And it should be nothing. He's up. He's up. De Ligt is saying what are you crying about? Because there is nothing. I'm just a monster. I'm a beast. No, come on. I want to see what happened. I want to see what happened in the box of Empoli. That's what I want to see. Why is Morata on the ground? You see purple for Juve. You see, we reinforced our midfield. While there was a big split here in the first half. There is a foul on Morata, guys. I don't want to be too biased, but looks like there is a foul on Morata. You see, there was a big problem here, and we readdressed it. Look at that. I will put also here. Locatelli. You see that we reinforced actually our midfield where it was quite dangerous. It was quite dangerous. Attacking third, Juventus that was attacking a lot on the left. We are continuing, but we are actually balancing a bit here. Pay attention. There is a free kick from Empoli. Free kick. Ooh! Ooh, mamma mia, crossbar. Mamma mia, Bonucci actually deflecting that ball. Luckily, because otherwise I think it was a goal. It was crossbar. Mamma mia, mamma mia. It is not over. Pay attention. Oh no, oh no. Goal, goal, 2-3. Mamma mia. La Mancia that just came in and he's actually scoring. So luckily Dusan scored. Hey, die. This is not okay. This is not okay. Look at that. La Mancia totally alone. Totally alone. There is nobody on him. It was a confusing moment of the game. After the crossbar, we were all happy. And again, a silly goal. Yeah, it's... Hey, you see, the game is not over. 14 minutes to go. A game where I don't know if we will see more changes. That's the pity of it. Archer with a beautiful dribble. Hey, die, Archer. Look at that, how they are touching it, opening beautifully for Quadrado. There was a foul on Archer. Quadrado, die. Pay attention, Archer. From the distance, he tried. At least he tried. He tried. It's not the moment. It's not the moment for our young players. Ooh, De Ligt is on the ground. He's suffering, and we know that De Ligt is not one that loves to do these kind of scenes, so he's on the ground. He will get up, I'm sure. He will get up. I know. You can't have like two players. He's suffering a lot, De Ligt. Two-three, and I'm watching De Ligt suffering on the ground, and it's my heart that is suffering, guys. It's like a part of me that is suffering. He's trying, He's trying, but he's biting his tongue. Bonucci that saved it, put it actually on the crossbar. Double deflection. After Rabiot, it was Bonucci. Looks like De Ligt wants to continue. Looks like De Ligt wants to continue. He wants to continue, but the referee is not letting him in. And he's asking, why can't I enter? He's asking, why am I not allowed to enter? Now they are allowing him, but now it's too late. Because now Empoli is in our final third. Quadrado. Grande, Juan. Look, De Ligt is back. De Ligt is back, luckily. He's strong, Nicolò. He's strong. It will be a suffering game until the end of it. Ciao Don V. All our players are hurt, it's true. And now Empoli, they want to go. They know also that De Ligt is suffering, so ooh, mamma mia. There was a big opportunity for Empoli, guys. Ciao Domenico, cosa vuoi che ti dico in italiano? Sì, posso parlarti, però sono molto stressato per adesso. Yeah, Bonucci is on the ground. Mamma mia. Whoa, what a game. What a battle. What a battle. Mamma mia. It's hard. I don't know if I'm a supporter just like you guys. I'm a supporter just like you. I don't know if I will reach the 90th minute. I don't know if I will reach the 90th minute. It will be really long minutes. Thomas is telling me it will be really long minutes. I'm suffering as well. Quadrado dribbled. Look at that. Okay, grande Danilo. That was actually backing him up. Dai, andiamo ragazzi, andiamo. Let's go Juve. Don't lose that ball. Bonucci. We have to put that block and put it higher so that we are actually not suffering Empoli. We don't have to put Empoli into conditions to be stronger and to believe in it. They are keeping Arthur every time, his shirt. From a small, he will have an extra large at the end of the game because they're always keeping him. Dai, he's opening on the left with Pellegrini. Pellegrini to Morata. Morata, after that assist, he disappeared a bit because Juventus disappeared totally. And we are trying. Quadrado now as a right winger, a real right winger. Morata. Quadrado for Morata again. The beautiful 1-2. A beautiful cross, but there was nobody. Vlahovic was waiting at the second post, unfortunately. There is no foul. But Empoli is in possession of the ball. Vlahovic that is helping the team with some... Vlahovic is helping the team with some pressing, but it's still Empoli with the ball. Oggi non si può perdere, sono totalmente d'accordo. I agree, we can't lose. Look at Empoli, they were trying. And now they are up and they are running. Dai, we have to be fair play. Juventus has to be fair play, but also the opponents has to be fair play. 9 minutes to go. I am suffering. I'm sure you are suffering. Guys, maximum of like on that video. You know that when you are putting a maximum of like, then we are doing it. And then we are doing it. Dai, Vlahovic, treble, help us. Dusan, maximum of magic for the hat-trick. Dai, Dusan, hat-trick magic. The hat-trick magic. So that we are able to breathe and do some changes for the young guys. Dai, come on Juve, dai, in possession. Bonucci, smart Bonucci, experience. Quadrado. Locatelli. Empoli start to be a bit tired, I see it. Because they press for all the game. But that doesn't mean that it's not dangerous. Because you know that one can be enough. So we have to go for that fourth goal. Dai, Juve. Come on, Juve. Bad pass now. Morata, you are fresh. You need to go for that pressing. Mi chiamo Giuseppe. Long ball. Pellegrini couldn't control another corner kick for Empoli, and we know how dangerous they are. We know that they are dangerous in corner kicks. Mark says we are tired. I agree. I'm also tired. After the corner kick, there will be the last two changes from Empoli. Pay attention. Long ball. Ooh, pay attention, it's not over with a long... they tried with a shot, it's out. So, ball for Juve, goal kick for Juve. Hey, guys, be respectful on the chat. Don't start insulting, because then you will make me angry, yeah? Don't make me angry. Not in moments where Juventus is fighting for a win. Be respectful on the chat. You are on the Juve channel, you have to be respectful. You can criticize, I agree, but pay attention. Dai ragazzi, we have to support the team. In these kind of moments, it's more important the support that we are giving. Rabiot. Vamos, Omar. Vamos. They will probably give a lot of extra time minutes. The game has been stopped, so probably 4 or 5 minutes plus the subs and so on. Yeah, 7 minutes may be too much, but probably at the moment probably 4. We are giving the possession now to Empoli. They are trying. They are trying, and they find some Some spaces there, Arthur, that is able to save the corner. Otherwise, it would have been a corner for Empoli, another one. Grande Juan. Grande Juan that is able to take that ball. He's on the ground, but he will take the free kick. Free kick for Juventus, so we will have the opportunity to start again from our side. To calm the game, to lower the tempo. Not giving the opportunity to Empoli to go fast. We need a possession in the last minute. I agree. And that extra goal would help us a lot. Locatelli is fighting, playing as a box-to-box on the right side. Most of the time, he loves to play a bit more on the left. And Locatelli, but he had to sub in Zakaria with an injury. Luckily, De Ligt is able to continue to play. Beautiful interception of Danilo. Grande Danilo. Here, Locatelli for Rabiot. Follow Rabiot. Give me a yellow. Hey, he deserves a yellow. Will he receive it or not? I don't know, but he deserves a yellow. Rabiot did a good game. I'm stressing, guys. I am stressing. I tell you the truth. I am stressing. 3 minutes and 10 seconds, and then we will know how long the injury time will be. Arthur. Bonucci. No mistake. Bonucci. Morata. Pellegrini. Morata. Look at Rabiot, he's asking for the ball, but Morata is going totally on the other side with a really smart, intelligent pass for Cuadrado. Cuadrado with a cross. Yes, for Rabiot. Rabiot couldn't put a lot of power. He couldn't put a lot of power there. And now it's Empoli again. They will try. Until the end, they will try. Respect for Andrea Zoli. Throw in for Juve. Allegri is not happy on the bench. He is not happy at all. He's not happy. I hear him. From the stadium in Empoli, and I am in Brussels, and I hear him. He says, look for Dusan. Because he can protect that ball and make sure that the team goes a bit more up. So that that block doesn't stay too much low. Cuadrado. Grande. Smart. That's where the ball needs to be. Really up. Push Juve. He's asking, Allegri is asking Alvaro to go down and help the team and keep the men. Pay attention to these long balls. Pay attention, Juve. Would be dramatic. A 3-3 is dramatic, guys. We have to keep that result. No matter what, we have to keep. Fino alla fine, we have to keep that result. Because that result is super important for Juventus. Pay attention. Arthur on his man. He's on the ground now, so there is an opportunity for a cross. They tried. Calma. Give that ball to Szczesny. Calma. Sofia is waiting for the hat-trick. Me too. That's the beauty of football, guys. That's the beauty of football. 90 minutes are not even enough to understand who's winning. That's the beauty of football. Suffering. Grande. Morata trying to find Vlahovic, but it was not possible, guys. We are towards the last 30 seconds of the game, and then we will have some injury time. I told you 4-5. Let's see when it will be official. Pay attention. They are into our box. Pay attention, Juve. Pay attention. Guys, come on, pay attention. I told you to pay attention. We are still into our box. It's a big battle into our box. Pay attention. Put that ball away. Spazzala via. Put that ball away. Hey, 4 minutes. 4 minutes injury times. 4-minute injury times. Dai, Locatelli. Dai, Locatelli. Don't let him go with that ball. There is a foul. There is a foul. But De Sciglio, I'm also surprised, but on the other hand, Pellegrini was doing quite well. 40 seconds already gone in the injury time. Pay attention, pay attention. The set pieces, they scare me a lot because it's a team that score a lot in set pieces. They score a lot in set pieces. Set piece. Grande, grande. Allez, dai, pay attention, it's not over, it's not over. Another cross. Dai, Szczesny, take that ball! There is a foul on Szczesny, there is a foul on Szczesny! They touched the goalkeeper. They touched him. Okay, ball for Juve. They touched the goalkeeper. They touched him. No, it's not true. It's not true. Two minutes and 15 seconds. Dai, Danilo. Boom! Far, far. Grande. There is a foul. There is a foul. Grande, thank you. Grande, Dusan. Grande, Dusan. Grande, Dusan. Yeah. Experience. Less than 2 minutes to go. Dusan MVP? Penso di sì, però aspettiamo. Let's wait. Let's wait because it's not over. Ciao Reda. Put a maximum of likes, guys. It's not over. I want a maximum of likes, guys. Come on. A bit of support for Juve. A bit of support for these 3 points. Let us take these 3 points and take them back to Torino. Dai, Juve. Dai, guys. Put that like. Put a bit of support. It will be... Guys, Quadrado, pay attention! Hey! Pay attention! The goalkeeper is alone. Long ball. Here. Dai, beautiful. Counter-attack. Dai! Dai, Dusan. Dai, Dusan. You're faster. 2 players. Grande. Oh, come on. Come on, there is a foul. There is a foul. There are 4 fouls now on Vlahovic. 4 fouls. Look at the grinta. Look at the grinta of Vlahovic. This is Juve spirit. This is Juve DNA. Il spirito di Dusan. Chiamatelo. Call the spirit of Dusan. Grande Dusan. Grande Dusan. That's a Juve player. That's what I love. I love that. Grande Dusan. Look at that. Look at him. Yeah. See. 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 Die! That's what we want! Il fino alla fine! Pay attention! Pay attention, Juve! Eh sì! E l'abbiamo vinta! We take that game at home! Was that the most beautiful game of Juve? No, but we don't care. I don't care. I want to win. And this is what we did today. Grande Juventus. Grande Dusan Vlahovic with the first brace with Juventus. Grande, grande. Grande Juve. Guys, I'm happy. I hope you are as well. A big kiss to that man. That was the most beautiful image I saw today, guys. It was Vlahovic saying, "See!" at the end of the game. See! Put a maximum of like, guys. We have 1,300. I want more! Die, come on! Come on! I said 3-0. We did 3-2. Luckily, with the 3 goals were scored by Juve, and it was that important to have 1 more goal than the other one. Grande, grande, grande. MVP, Dusan Vlahovic. 1, I want to put Arthur, that actually grew a lot in the second half. Arthur, Dusan Vlahovic. Two other ones, guys. Two other ones we need. Give me a bit of name in the chat. Dusan Vlahovic, Arthur, maybe Arsene de Ligt, maybe. I want a few names, guys, and then we analyze a bit. I know Dusan, we know he will be there. I want a few names. Pellegrini, that played well. He played well. And Rabiot. So, okay, we go with De Ligt, Rabiot, De Ligt, Rabiot, Vlahovic, Arthur. De Ligt, Rabiot, Vlahovic, Arthur. De Ligt, Rabiot, Vlahovic, Arthur. These are the names. And then we see who you will vote, guys, for Mamma mia, important 3 points. Let's see how the season goes. Yes, of course, we have one objective, guys. It's going into top 4. That is the objective of Juventus. We started really bad this season. We are addressing some things. We are still not perfect. Unfortunately, the injuries are not helping. There were already 8 players that were not able to play with Juventus, plus the winter from under 23 that is also injured. Unfortunately, we have also the injury now of Zakaria, unfortunately. So that's one player more that we have to add. Let's see who will recuperate, because we are playing quite fast, because we will play really soon in Coppa Italia versus Fiorentina, the big game, the first leg of the semi-final. So pay attention, Juve. The poll is on. You can already vote, and I see that you are voting. For me, it's an easy one, guys, and I think for a lot of people, it's an easy choice, Dusan Vlahovic, not only because of the 2 goals. So let's see in a few minutes how the game went, and I want a lot of your comments. I see already a DV7 Masterclass. Saluti dalla Polonia from Russell Jones. Si soffre troppo. Sì, si soffre. We are suffering. I know. It was a game of suffering. It was not a really fantastic Juventus. We did well in the beginning of the game. The first 20 minutes we did well, and then the last 25 minutes of that first half, Empoli was better. They did better. We scored actually in a moment where Juventus was not playing really well, with a beautiful Rabiot on the wing, with a beautiful cross, with a Moisken that wanted that goal, and that again scored a goal versus Empoli. The last time that we won versus Empoli, it was with a 1-0 of Moisken. This time he's opening the score, and it's beautiful. Then Juventus is not able to continue to push, because we were already suffering. Empoli is scoring with a really strange goal from a corner kick. That ball was there in the middle of 5 players. No, it was like when I was a kid and we were all running into that ball. That's what's happening. Fault of Juventus. A really strange, silly, strange, stupid goal that we concede. 1-1. Juventus is not giving up, because they want to go for that 2-1, and they are able to find it with Quadrado, with a beautiful assist for Dusan Vlahovic, scoring a beautiful goal. 2-1 for Juventus. We go into the locker room. Juventus is able to come back. Not a beautiful Juve in these first minutes where it was a calmer moment, but then at a certain moment, Dusan Vlahovic, after a pass from Morata that was not 100% perfect, but he's doing a control, un controllo della Madonna, a control that is crazy, because that ball is coming from Morata. Behind him is at full speed. He's at full speed, like a bit when I'm running. Full speed, boom, boom, boom. He's going, that ball arrives, so he's stopping and he's putting his left foot a bit in the back so that he can take that ball away. He's taking that ball away a bit in front of him, and then he's going with the right foot with a ship. Mamma mia. Mamma mia, what a beautiful goal. 3-2, and then we concede another one with a really strange situation. 3-2 for Juventus, guys. I see that you are voting with a lot of people. We have 93% for MVP Dusan Vlahovic. I also want to see that you are also putting a maximum of like, because it's easy to vote, but I want also the maximum of like. Can we reach 1,400 before closing the video? Yes or no? 3-2, a crazy game. Juventus needed to do better. I told you, no excuses with before the game. I told you I don't want any excuse, because we have players that are not available. Now that we won, we can say that it was not easy, because any team of the world, I can challenge you, playing a game in, game out, because don't forget, we come from a game in Champions League, so we are playing 2 games a week, playing without Chiellini, without Rugani, without Dybala, Chiesa, now Zakaria for nearly all the game, McKennie, with all these kind of players, guys. It's a lot. It's really a lot. It's really a lot. So Alexander is not there, and so on and so on. So it started to be really a lot, but we did it. Grinta fino alla fine. And the final image that I want to show you, I will try to imitate Dusan Vlahovic at the end of the game that knew that we won that game. Grande Dusan. He solved it. Grande Dusan. So now it's over. It's over. I will say goodbye to you. 92% for Dusan Vlahovic. Thank you for being with me. It was exceptional to have you with me. I know that when we conceded that equalizer, you were not happy. I know that you started with these hate messages. Guy, there are such bad things that are happening around the world. Try to enjoy football. Try to enjoy football. Try to enjoy it with a smile. Try to celebrate the goals versus whatever team, versus in whatever competition. Enjoy football. Enjoy your team that you love. Enjoy and support instead of seeing the negative things. There are negatives, absolutely. Were we perfect? No. But enjoy football because it's a moment where you can celebrate and be happy. And when we win, we can be happy. When we lose, it happens and we try to do better tomorrow. That's my message. I'm not a philosopher, but it is what it is. If you want to continue to see me, for the post game of this, you can go with me on YouTube in 5 minutes on my own channel. It's called G Just Juve. You will find it really easily. You see my face, I will be there. So guys, if you want to follow me, you can. Otherwise, you go out with a maximum of like. We reached 1,400 likes. Thank you. Grazie. And as always, forza Juve.